Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mitchell's Memories, Part 29. Among my favorite volunteer jobs is public speaking. Um, and my topics when I speak to community groups, one of my favorite is speaking about health. Now, I'm not a health professional. I don't have any education in health training. I don't have any certificates. What I do have is practical experience, a story of my own health, which I think can be valuable to many people. Here's how it goes. In the last years at the California ashram, my health declined very rapidly. I was having arthritis all over my body. My knees were paining me badly, and I knew I was going to eventually face knee replacement. Um, Lower back pains, very serious. Neck pains. Sometimes if I just moved my neck 1 inch, I felt like I was going to die. But what I feared the most was cognitive decline. My memory was going rapidly. Um, Now I'm speaking to you 10 years later, and I have very good news. The arthritis is now just only a minor nuisance. Back pain completely gone. Neck pain completely gone. My knees, after two knee replacements, I have pain-free mobility, unlimited, and um, and the cognitive decline has been reversed. Like a cloud has been lifted off my head, and all of a sudden I have the sharpest memory. That's why I can give you these stories about Mitchell's memories. Well, how did this come about? I want to say it's more than just being free from any illness or disease. I don't take any aspirins or headache medicine or ibuprofens. My life, I'm thriving. I'm living life to the fullest extent. I have like energy like I've never done before. I can jog for miles without getting tired. I take walks 2-3 hours in Epping Forest effortlessly, and I can even do 21 push-ups at one go. I mean, when I was 25 years old, I couldn't do 21 push-ups. So something is really clicked in. And it goes back to the story when I was about to have my knee replacements here in London. I thought about my life and how my body was a wreck. And I asked myself this question: Mitchell, are you willing to do whatever it takes to get your health back? And I thought of my ancestors, my grandparents, my grandfathers were both slaves in Eastern Europe, and how strong they were to survive that situation. And I knew that strength is in me. So the answer was yes. I'll do whatever it takes. And the second question was, how? What is needed for the body for a person to optimize one's health? And I try to keep it very simple. And I looked at life is breath. We breathe. And so I did a lot of research. And when I understood that we need fresh air, pure air to breathe. And of course, we live in a very polluted environment. But the outdoors are much less polluted than indoors. So I changed my life to be outside much more than inside. And then the forest, the trees, are nature's air purifier. So I made it my business to spend as much time in the forest as possible. What do we need? We need water for hydration. Our body is mostly water. And the one thing I've done is I've gotten a very good water filter because I want to bring all the good minerals in, but I want to keep out all the toxins. And so that was a little bit of expense, but most of the things I'm going to suggest today that I've used are absolutely free. Eating nutritious food, very important. I cut out all the junk food, all the highly processed, artificial, preservative food full of unhealthy fats and salt and sugar, and I ate really healthy foods, and also a lot of fermented food. Sunlight. You don't realize how valuable sunlight is. I know we don't get so much of it in London, but when we do, I take advantage of it. We need it for vitamin D. We need it to charge our mitochondria. Our whole electrical magnet system in our body needs it's essential. Movement, a part of our evolution. We're animals that move. That's a whole basis of being a human being. And I made it my decision. At least 1 hour of walking every day, no matter what. Of course, many times I do 2 or 3 hours. And I do exercise almost every day, sometimes yoga exercises, but always just move every part, move my body, move my mind as much as possible. And then sleep. Sleep is essential because when you sleep, the immune system kicks in and it goes around healing everything, curing everything, doing repairs in your body. And that's when you can fully digest it. So I made it my business to find a way to sleep 5, 6, 7 hours of sleep a night. There are a few other things that you don't ordinarily think of, but we are social beings, human beings. We need other people. We need friends. We need relatives. We need people to talk to. It's really good to have a partner like I have with Monica. I mean, in other words, we need people. That should be part of our life. And we also need to connect with nature. Our million-year history is we live with them in the mountains, in the rivers, by the oceans, by the forests, by the bushes and flowers and plants and the grass. And that we can't just live our lives in our homes, into our car, into our office. We need to be part of nature. And one more thing, which I think which separates human beings from other animals, human beings think like, what is it out there? What is beyond this mind and this ego? So in other words, we need to connect with that which is beyond our body, to a higher plane, a higher spirit. Whether you call it God, whether you call it nature, whether you call it universe, whether you call it spirits, it doesn't matter. But we have to find our own way to have that connection. Now, let me tell you a few things which we definitely don't need. We don't need stress. If you do all these things I've told you, and then you're stressed out, it'll still destroy your health. So I found a way. How to reduce my stress, and then again, negative thinking. Wow, is that a big one? If you have negative thinking, negative thoughts, it's just going to bring your whole body, your whole health down. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So again, I've made it my rule: never stay negative. Never stay negative for more than 5 minutes. Positivity is the answer. Toxins, neurotoxins, carcinogens, we have to stay away from those. It's almost impossible. We live in a soup, an ocean of this stuff, but at least I do. I threw out all my cosmetics and my soaps and my dishwashing and my shampoos and replaced it with things. At least I can cut down on unhealthy things. Another thing is not good is we have so much electromagnetic fields, all this electricity, cell phones, radars, satellites zapping us with electricity all the time. I mean, I don't know what the solution is, but at least I try at night when I go to sleep, get my phone out of the room, turn off my phone, and turn off all electricity. At least have a sanctuary at night, at least to get away from all that stuff. Some other natural strategies. I don't have time to go into all of these, but I'll go from gratitude is a great healer. Forgiveness and letting go is a great healer. In other words, it's not only just what we eat, it's what eating you that causes you problems with your health. So let it go. Again, prayer is very, very important for my health. Thoughts, words, and deeds. Positive thoughts create by the biology, the chemistry inside you that changes your health and changes your life. Some things I do, Monica gives me Reiki healing, which is very helpful to me. I go for acupuncture once a month, very helpful. Being happily married, having a happy life. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and enjoy life. That's fantastic for your health. Have meaning and purpose. My purpose is just to be a good human being and be helpful and be loving to others. And as I mentioned, love is the most powerful healing force there is. And I open myself up to love and being loved. So I've given you a holistic approach. It's synergistically, all these things work together to improve your health. It's not it's not magic. It's just like doing all these things just together improves every aspect. In my opinion, it's not doctors, it's not nurses, it's not scans and medicines, that it's healthcare. Healthcare are the decisions and the choices that you make in your own life. That's the most important things. It's called self-empowerment. It's taking control of your health, taking control of your life. Regenerate your mind, your body, and your soul. That's what I've done. I can do it, and I know you can do it too. Thank you, everyone. Good evening.